Hey everyone, good evening. Welcome back to the channel. And this time it's becoming a little different because the other channel what we created yesterday as Kirat is still about 4 hours away from getting the live stream enabled. So we are doing it here in this channel. And as you have seen the title, which is 3 steps to choose a course. Now, is what kind of course? Now, every time somebody is passing out, is facing a difficulty in terms of choosing key, like, okay, for example, let's say somebody completed 12th standard. Now, what should I do? Should I do engineering? Should I do medical medicine? Should I do any other thing? Now, the confusion comes because which stream you have been belong to. So there are three main streams: science, arts, and commerce. Now, if you are from science background, you have got two opportunities, whether it's engineering or medicine. If you are from commerce background, you have got so much opportunity. Like you have BBA, you have BCA, you have got BCom, MCom, whatever it is to you can do simultaneously. So arts category we're not considering, science category we're not considering, we're only considering about commerce category. That's what the mass or that's what the major target audience that we are for. Now, when you are in commerce background and you have passed out, the second thing now you want to choose is which course I should be eligible to take and what will be the impact of that in my career. Now, for example, somebody says, I want to take a BCom. Now, why you want to choose BCom? Because that's the base which starts from you have BBA, become BBA. Two things. Just to consider two things, become BBA. So if you do BBA, then you are going for the business part. If you're doing become, you're going for the accounting part. So accounting and business is separate. What are the other alternatives? Now, if you do BCom and BBA, what kind of skills that you need? So BBA is basically on the business side. So you need to understand the whole of a business, how every department of the business works. Whereas in BCom, you have more of the accounting part. Now, these things can be automated at any given point of time. Now, because of that automation, the challenge is how do you stay relevant? Now, in order to stay relevant, you will have to make something called a one-step approach of understanding the subjects in depth and attaching that graduation degree to some kind of added on skills. It can be a CA, it can be a CS, it can be a CMA, whatever it is. Yeah, but primarily there are only two, which is CA and CS. Now, what does these two things do? Now, CA and CS both are professional courses, both are beneficial, both are strong enough, and both of them have got their unique plus and unique minuses. Now, as a chartered accountant, you're completely focused on hardcore finance, auditing, taxation, internal audit, this and that. When it comes to company secretary, it is on compliance and legal side of it. Just understand the context, how you can choose one, because this is going to be a multi-part series, and I will explain you each and everything. Why CA, why CS, what is the work of a CA, what is the work of a CS, everything in the upcoming videos. But for now, I'm just setting up the steps to make you understand, to take you to that level where you will be able to understand the whole thing and you will be able to fetch the things. Now, while doing that, you will have to understand, are you serious enough to attach these professional certifications with your graduation degree? If you are sure shot, you are okay to connect it, you are okay to satisfy it, then you basically need to go and spend some time. It is not costing you anything. Never go and register for any course online. The very important structure here is to understand. First thing first, you can go to the site ICI or ICSI and any site, that one you can fetch the books. All you can see what are the courses are there, what is the syllabus, what is the duration, how things are structured, everything. You take it, take a notebook or a bunch of papers, Sit with your laptop or with your PC or anything or with your phone. Start looking up. Start writing everything. CA, CS, these are the subjects, these are the things. Then find the commonality. In the upcoming videos, when I complete this series in both the channels, in this channel and in the other channel also, because tomorrow the other channel live will be enabled. This and that channel, when I do live, I'll explain you how it is so funny or how it is so integrated that you will understand, oh, okay, if I do this, I can be capable of this. If I do this, I can, because there are a lot of subjects which class, which overlap each other. A lot of topics are common. Some subjects are completely independent, some are very much dependent on each other. So if you study one, the other one is like a thing. But the time, the effort, the thing it required you to give is important for you. And that's how things make into work. Now, how do you make things work and how do you make things not work? You make things work You make things work because you have identified the process flow. Again, I'm telling, don't worry, I will tell you every detail of this. Along with that, I will teach you the materials also in this channel, that's on live or on this. I will teach you everything, every single detail I will give you on screen. I'll explain you every bit by bit. It's a very elaborated video. It might take an hour long video, but I'll do a live stream. That's why I'm sitting in front of the screen and doing a live stream, because I want to make sure things work in a very dynamic way. Now, when you reach to that stage, now you have decided these three. Now you comes into the elaboration part. So the first thing is, after you see, the first step is, what is that you want to do? Become BBA. After that step, it decide what are the additional certifications or professional course that you want to attach. That's about second step. Third step, how are you going to execute? Because this is you're doing regular. So this you have to do additionally. How are you going to match the time? So picking up the right course, adding an additional certification, and the time. These three elements, course, additional course, and the time management. How do you analyze that and how do you integrate that? Once you do that, that completes your three step of picking up a right course for you. Once you pick, you should always stick to that, not digressing, saying, oh, okay, it is not working, it's not working. No, you should stick to that. But till you haven't reached that, you still have to find out the way. Now, once you put these three level, what is the course? What is the additional certification or professional course that I want to attach? And what is the time period I want to allocate? That time period, it can be per day basis, per day multiplied by 5 days, which is about what you can say. So if you are staying in a day, if I have about 8 hours to give, so you are dividing that one, and then because you will be, if you are doing any regular course, you will be in a college. So once the whole day goes, then you will have time. In between the breaks also, you can utilize the time and you do that. But you need to do that in order to fulfill the other part of it. So that's how you decide this three-part crux series. I hope you would have got a minimal understanding of what we wanted to give you. That three-step course guide. This was generally this. In the next part, we will discuss about this formula of picking the right course, picking the additional certification and this, and then we will see how you goes further, and then we will move on to the next step of like saying, if you pick this, how, what kind of things you can match, if you pick that, what kind of things you match, and then we will combine together and summarize this and see how it works out, and then probably as tomorrow is Tuesday, we'll also have a live stream, and then Thursday, Wednesday will. Tomorrow is Tuesday, so we'll have a live stream, and Wednesday we'll have a live stream followed by a game streaming session, followed by a long live stream session where we will go with some of the topics, and that video will be on this channel or on that channel, and everything will be explained. First and foremost, I'll explain through the screen, and then we'll explain through other things. So let's get there. Until then, this is Siddharth signing off for now. And if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe this channel, Siddharth World, as well as subscribe Siddharth World. That is always there in the description. The link is there. Yesterday we have broadcasted a channel. You can check somewhere. We'll post all the channels and the links in the days to come. And we're still in the setting up phase, and so we take little time. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow and get into the next stream. Thank you very much.